to the audio show.
Well, friends, I apologize. I kind of had some business taking care of, but I'm back. Let me get into this. I'm not going to start from the beginning, because, of course, you know where we are. But, of course, Shayla disgruntled, let's get into it. Let's go.
Shayla, here's another gluten-free croissant.
Why did you slam it on the table?
Because I said before that the croissant that you was eating was gluten-free.
Okay, so in case you guys are just coming into it, the basis of the idea is that Shayla must have asked for a gluten-free croissant. Don't know why she has done this, but apparently you all know Shayla. She'll come here, she'll be extra, and of course Amber is gonna entertain in some way, some yet, right? But Shayla is complaining about this croissant and the idea that the croissant is not gluten-free, and so she wants to see the packaging or the label or something to that effect. Miss Shana is not having it, and she feels it's disgusting, but that's what's going on.
I heard what you said.
That's so very nice of Shana to
I
bring out.
heard what you said, Shana, Mrs. Shana, but I asked you for the packaging just so I could check for my health. And you're gonna slam the same type of looking bread. How can I know this is gluten free?
Because I have said to you 3 or 4 times that it's gluten-free. And you just keep on just making a big deal out of this croissant.
You know what?
It is gluten-free.
So I've never really gone to a restaurant and had to ask them for the packaging as to what they have, and for them to bring the package out to me, whether it is chicken or beef or whatever it is. That, you know what I mean? I've never gone and said, hey, bring me the packaging of the fish, that you caught down by the seaside. I've never really done this. You'll have to go off of the trust of either you trust the company or not. If you don't trust the company and you don't think the things are right enough for you to eat, then you can always say, hey, I don't want to eat there. But I think this is just Shayla creating an issue. Something is telling me she just doesn't want to pay the bill. That's what it's telling me. Sometimes she's trying to make her way out of this by doing that. But anyways.
I think, Miss Shana,
What do you think?
you have a terrible customer service. Maybe that's why nobody is in this restaurant. I
You know
am
what I
consistently
think?
here paying my
You know what
own
I think?
tab.
You know what I think?
What?
You have a nasty disposition.
Okay, but I'm just saying, as a client, a customer here, I'm not happy. You're giving me gluten croissant. That's not what I asked for. When I ask you to verify if there's gluten or not in it, you act like that is such a big
I
deal.
said before, it's gluten-free, and I'm not going to bring a package.
Hold on. Before the other little lady popping from out of wherever it is, because I like the hat, but I don't know where she popping in from, but she popping in. Before she pop. Again, I've never asked the chef or any of those to pull out the packaging of what they have to bring it to me. I've never done this, right? I've never seen anyone else do it at all. Is either you're going to trust the restaurant that they have it or not? No. If you go there and I tell you that there's no whatever and you record it, and then, you can always file a lawsuit if you think that something happened to you after the whole idea of it not being gluten-free, then you always can file a lawsuit. But precautionary measures, you could just leave and say you don't want to be there.
Pipe down. Now you're doing a bit too much. The lady that came out here told you that the muffin is not gluten, it's gluten free. You're going on and on and on and on about it.
And who are you?
Who's asking?
I am. Who are
I'm
you?
Tammy. I'm croissant.
Okay, well, you need to.
You about
This
to
is
crash
not
out
your
over a
concern.
muffin.
Okay.
Over a muffin?
This is a croissant, not a
Tammy,
muffin.
Over a muffin, girl.
Tammy, I understand that you're Shauna's friend, but this is Shayla.
All of a sudden, Amber's voice came right up. The volume came right up. So in other words, the voice has come right up all of a sudden now because it's Shayla. Look here. This is what I've always been talking about with this Amber and Shayla thing. Look here. Amber loved the whole friendship thing just the same. That's the funny thing. So regardless of how y'all feel about this thing, it is what it is at this point in time. Amber loved the foolishness, so y'all can't complain when she gets hurt.
Okay? And you can't talk to Shayla like that.
Why not?
Because she is a paying customer.
Well,
She's
she
right.
shouldn't talk to Shana like that.
Okay, but
Thank you,
She's
Tammy, and
she's
thank you so
part of
much.
this restaurant
And
too.
we said,
Okay,
and you
you
buy the product, so you know it's.
I told her
gluten-free.
it was gluten free. Shayla, it's gluten free.
I can just tell by how my throat feels.
But that's supposed to be okay. If she's saying she's your friend Amber, and you're telling her that the products that you have at your restaurant are gluten-free, and she can't even go off of that, shouldn't you flag that as like something to say, this don't sound right? But see, I know where y'all are going to give me your energy. I can bet y'all the energy is going to go toward Miss Shana versus the whole idea that Shayla seems to come in here trying to start some amount of trouble as she always does. And every time you try to take her on, don't worry, I'm waiting on the comments. Just like yesterday on the give me Anthony and give me whoever it is, and it's always everybody else except Shayla. I've been watching. Sometimes the audience get wrapped up in everything else except checking and giving the accountability to Miss Shayla.
Not gluten free
Maybe
is
it's
what I'm
something else
telling
that was
y'all.
in your throat.
Okay,
Oh.
you keep saying that. What
And
are
I'm
you
gonna
saying
keep
that to
it's not
say?
it's gluten.
Down in your throat. That's exactly what we are saying. You've been taking other things in your throat. We don't know what you did with Iman last night. We're just saying. I just want to leave that out. Okay? When she says she feels something in her throat, it could be from last night. It could be that when she was coming here, she may have accidentally stuck something in her throat, or Iman has stuck something in her throat. So that, look here, I don't want anybody to come here making it look as though Shayla might not have things inside of her throat because she's been around town.
As a client, I am not satisfied, and that's why y'all ain't got no customers in
No, we
here.
ain't got no customers because she hasn't been done marketing.
Don't eat it.
And thank you.
I'm not gonna
Tammy.
eat.
Well, Miss Shana, that's not really necessary for you to say why you're not a customers, basically. That's not a shit. That's out of pocket. I'm going to check Miss Shana for that one then. Miss Shana lose a point for bringing that up. That's not necessary. That was an unnecessary attack, but I guess maybe she decided she's going to give Amber it.
But I'm just, you know
Thank
what?
you,
okay,
thank
well,
you.
I'm not welcome
Thank
here, so
you.
I'm gonna be leaving.
Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, Amber,
Good to see you.
I'm out.
We want to be you.
Wait a minute, you didn't pay your bill. Shayla. See, I told you can't trust her.
Okay.
Now what you gonna do about your friend?
She's right though, Shine. You don't even work here. You can't talk to her like that.
No, but this is your family.
Okay.
She shouldn't talk to Shana.
Y'all, listen.
And you know this is gluten free because you buy the product. So how you not defend this restaurant?
That part.
She didn't pay her tab.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
That part.
Okay. Maybe she was mistaken, and we need to figure out another way to handle customer issues.
What?
So she calmed down, right? So she has calmed down, and them need to figure out a different way to. Okay. Oh boy, gosh. Okay. So if you ask me, it sounds like Amber is basically running damage control, right? Because no, in other words, Shayla can't be wrong, none at all. God forbid you chastise Shayla about the foolish that she's doing, and all of a sudden it got somewhere else. By the way, she's eating for free and she's left, not even anything at all. I will say this. People have a tendency to feel like they can abuse people in the restaurant industry, and you just can't do that. You can't do that. And what you could tell that that's what Shayla was doing. Don't like the attack that Miss Shana give and Amber, but let me just kind of just put that out there as far as the whole idea of that is concerned. But give me y'all's take. Let me know what y'all think. Was it really the gluten in that was in Shayla's throat, or was it something else from last week? Give me a take. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe.